What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more Sword Art Online Season 3. I am here with my reaction to episode 13. Now, the last episode, I had a bit of a brain meltdown. I actually found this really amazing website that I have totally forgotten the name of. And I find that if I ever get a little bit confused when it comes to sword art, it actually does like a breakdown, like a really in-depth synopsis of everything that happened in that specific episode. It was obviously written at a time when these were coming out like weekly or whatever, so there's no future spoilers or anything like that. And I find that this website just really helps me understand what's going on even better. So your girl ain't gonna be confused much. That's the thing with sword art. It's like information overload. But it's good though. And I'm really enjoying the AI world. I think it's a really fantastic way that they have done this season. Now, don't forget, if you want to watch these episodes before they hit YouTube, to head on over to my website, suzylu.co.uk, and become a VIP member. I've noticed that we had a ton of VIP members joining this past week, so thank you so much. Make sure if you are a VIP that you are joining my Discord, and if you are struggling to join the Discord, just email my admin at admin@suzylu.co.uk. All right, let's do this.
70 years had passed since Queenella became administrator. Then, one day, she realized she'd undergone a change. She used her control command to examine her fluctlight and discovered it had reached its capacity to retain her memories. She refused to accept it, so she came up with another monstrous solution.
She's really not one for actually just going with the flow, is she? Mind you, she'd be dead by now if she was.
If I can overwrite her fluctlight with a copy of the thoughts and memories from my own, I will never lose them. Close your eyes.
Oh no, not her though!
A fusing of soul and memory, which she called the synthesis ritual. With it, she could seize control of another human's fluctlight. And here was where Administrator, or Queenella, made a critical mistake. There would be a split second where two gods with equal power existed at the same time. Kirito, you are familiar with my original version, are you not? What is the main feature of the Cardinal system? When she became Administrator, the preservation of order wasn't the only thing Queenella etched onto her fluctlight. In the recesses of her soul, I still functioned as the sub-process to her main.
Oh! Well, that's good though, right?
For 70 long years, I waited for my opportunity. And finally, it had arrived.
Can I just say how much I adore Lisa? Oh my god, the singer is just... Oh, her voice is everything, you guys.
System call. Generate luminous element. Lightning shape. Discharge!
What?
Yes! Get what's coming to you, Queenella!
Generate Umbra element. Ball shape. Discharge!
This is what happens when there's too many cooks in the kitchen!
System call. Redefine object. Rod class.
System call. Change. Field. Attribute.
No! She made this area off limits for system commands.
That's okay, just smack her one! I really cannot stand her, like her thirst for power. Nah.
I can't defeat her in this body.
Oh! Get out the way! Oh, lucky.
System call. Generate aerial element. Stream shape. There are only two locations in this world which Administrator has no control over. One is the other side of the End Mountains.
The library?
The Great Library! In an instant, this space was completely isolated from the outside. For the past 200 years, I've been watching and plotting. I waited for the perfect moment when I could catch her off guard, then ambush her.
Through the synthesis ritual, this man will be reborn. As a warrior devoted only to me. My integrity knight.
Oh my god, so I feel so bad for Alice, because this obviously means that Alice is under her control too and has no recollection.
One-on-one, Administrator and I are equally matched. At least we were. Her knights are fast and powerful. They made the prospect of ambushing her impossible. Then, cast sensory sharing spells upon birds and insects and sent them out to lead potential allies back here to me.
So, Kirito's one of them, right? That you led here.
Meet Charlotte. She spotted you and Yu-Gi-Oh in Rulid.
Oh my god! Charlotte the spider! Really?
She was the one guiding me when we were running from that night.
Wait, so she was the voice!
At last, she can rest now. Her mission's come to an end. When I enlisted her, I froze the natural degradation of her life. That was over 200 years ago.
Thanks, Charlotte.
So let me get this straight. It's gonna be down to Kirito then to stop this crazy lady.
Why would the gods of the outside abandon a world they created to suffer under the tyranny of Administrator, a false god? Wrath may be the god here, but it doesn't want the people to lead happy lives at all. It wants the opposite. This is a test. What these people fear the most, an invasion from outside this realm.
The Dark Territory.
Correct. They're eager for the day when they can breach the land of the Eums, as they call you, and wreak havoc. That day is coming.
So wait, whoever survives that day, I guess they're declared the strong ones, and then that's who they would want to take out of this AI world, right? And use them in the real world.
If that's true, then why bother taking her down? 'Cause it sounds like the fate of this world's sealed whether you do or don't.
You are correct. No matter what I do, the Dark Territory will invade the human realm, and there is no stopping it.
You don't care, do you?
Perhaps I don't.
But maybe you should, because we're talking about people here. They don't deserve to die.
The human realm and the Dark Territory must be returned to nothingness.
Hold up. Decided?
That is what I said. When I regain control, I will access the flux light stored in the Light Cube cluster. Then, I will delete every resident of the realms of humanity and darkness.
No, but Yu-Gi-Oh! No!
If you single out those you would like to save, I will refrain from deleting their floodlights. Instead, I will archive them. After you escape to the real world, you can save their light cubes. I should be able to set aside 10 or so.
Oh my god, this is crazy! I don't know if I like this chick! I mean, we have to decide who to save.
To eliminate Administrator and restore normal function here. To me, there is no way to have a properly functioning world unless the corrupting element is dealt with and the slate wiped clean.
But surely we can just take out Quinella and we don't have to worry about taking out everybody else. Surely.
Alright, please step forward. Come closer.
Why?
Don't argue with me.
Do you want a kiss or something?
Honestly, how dense are you?
She wants a cuddle! I suppose when you've had no interaction for 200 years, that's gonna do it. Aww. Even if she is crazy and wants to wipe out everybody.
The wait was more than worth it.
God, I thought she just like disintegrated into like little bits.
What's your decision? Will you help me stop Administrator, or not?
Yeah, okay. I'll help you with this plan of yours. Sort of. Look, I get where you're coming from and all, But I'm not gonna give up on this world. And I won't give up on its people. I'll help you, but I'll still try and find a way to save them. If I can't figure this out, you can bet you'll be one of the 10 people I'm gonna want saved.
Aww, Kirito.
Hey, I'll do whatever you say, but I'm gonna try to come up with a better solution all the same.
Listen, honey, this is Kirito you're dealing with here. He doesn't just give up on people.
It is not the same as trying and failing. It is being forced to admit failure, regardless of how hard you try.
But you don't know that. I mean, things have looked pretty bleak before all of this, and we've managed to come out the other end. So, you know, an invasion, easy peasy, right?
She sorta suggested we join forces.
Mm-hmm.
There's this girl, an Integrity Knight called Alice Synthesis 30. I think she's the same person as an Alice Zuberg from Rulid. Do you know if she is?
I'm sorry, but the information I'm able to access here is extremely limited.
Come on, we know that it is our Alice, but she's just being controlled by the administrator.
Simply remove the piety module. All the knights have one in their forehead. It looks like a triangular prism.
We saw one.
Can we not grab it though and just like, yeah, just like take it out of them? Because obviously by talking about the memories, it was coming out and out and out. But surely we can just grab it, right?
Another element is required in order to break the spell.
And? What would that be?
The thing that once existed in the place where the module was inserted. Or, more specifically, a memory fragment. One the Integrity Knight treasures the most. If anywhere, they'd be in her chamber. Located on the top floor of the central cathedral.
Oh no, don't even tell us we're gonna have to go there.
An Integrity Knight does not stop until either you or they are dead. I can help you get equipment that is equal to theirs, but that is all the assistance I can offer. The rest will be up to your skills and whether you have the stamina to endure.
I mean, listen, honey. We survived SAO, or shall I say Kirito survived SAO, so I think he'll be able to manage these guys.
When you come across Alice the Knight, you'll be armed with something that won't kill her. I made them special.
What? They look like mini swords!
Take them. All you have to do is pierce her flesh with just one of those daggers. In that instant, I will use my sacred arts to put her into a deep sleep. She will stay that way until you have her memory fragment and are ready to remove the synthesis.
All right then. If I can't manage to talk sense into her, I will use your daggers.
Actually, one of those is intended for Administrator. The other one is supposed to be a spare. Either way, who gets stabbed with which is up to you now.
Wait, we have to stab them? I thought you said we could just like pierce the skin.
Can you get our swords back?
Of course. There is an armory on the 3rd floor of the cathedral. That is most likely where they are being kept.
By the way, how far up do we have to go to get to Administrator's room?
Each year, the central cathedral grows taller than the last. So her chamber should be on the 100th floor by now.
100th floor! God, it is. It's SAO all over again, you guys.
Once they activate the spell, divine weapons take on the properties of the thing the weapon once was. In other words, perfect control releases the weapon's memory. As a result, it can unleash potent attacks that are far beyond normal.
Here we go! There's been so much information, you guys, in these past couple of episodes. But I feel like we are about to go into something a little bit crazy.
All right, it is done. Commit all the words to memory.
Oh god, if that was me, I'd be an absolute mess trying to commit all those words to memory. Are you kidding me?
Whether it is engulfed in hellfire or vanishes entirely. Or with any luck, perhaps you'll find a third path. Regardless, I have told you all that I can tell, and given you all that I can give.
What do you mean a third path? Maybe there's like fate. Who knows?
I'll make it to the top of the cathedral and restore Alice's memory.
Off with you.
out of here. So, if I'm getting this right, this is the end of like the first chapter of this story, because they break them up into like different chapters. So, I guess the invasion is coming. So yeah, the past couple of episodes have definitely been info dump, but I feel like we kind of needed that because it's setting us up for the next chapter, which we have found out is going to be an invasion. Now, it is interesting though, while I understand where she's coming from about taking down the administrator because she's crazy and she's had all this power and she shouldn't have, something about taking out everybody else just seems like a massive waste though. I mean, these people have been living their lives and they're not the problem. So just because the administrator is the one who's in control and she's not supposed to be in control and the things she's doing are bad, doesn't necessarily mean that we should wipe the full thing and start again. And it makes me wonder if the people on the outside who are actually creating this world are even aware of any of this, because obviously they don't want all of this to get wiped out. They want to take these people into the real world, use them as soldiers and things like that. So, it makes me wonder if they're even aware of what the heck is going on here. Thank you so much for watching my reaction to this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.